Pack up your troubles in your rocket bag and smile, smile, smile.
Rally round the flag! Are you doing all you can? Step into your place!
Read all about it! Read all about it! July 1914, Jimmy declares war on Russia, Serbia and France and invades Belgium. And Britain are stepping in to stop the rot.
You'll be glad to see the back of us, man.
How'd you work at it?
There'll be nobody around to take your money off at the snooker.
You'd know I'd go if I could.
None of us would be going if we listened to our mammies.
Well, there's nothing around here to stay for.
Excuse me.
Well, I suppose the morning are having decencies.
You.
I'll bring you back a nice present.
Oh, I can't wait to get out there, shooting them jerrys. Oh, it's gotta be better than school.
The Germans look at guns and all.
Don't say that.
She's only telling the truth.
This is our last day together for a while. It should be fun.
Does anybody fancy a game of tag? Me?
Really? We're in the army and you want to play tag?
Hang on, be a laugh.
Tag.
Guys, come look at this. The British Expeditionary Force helps the French Field Army defeat Germany at the Marne River. The German Imperial Army is forced to retreat.
Yes!
Both sides dig in for a long period of trench warfare.
Take care, lads.
Stay strong for these lads and their families.
Promise me you'll come back safe for me this little one.
Of course I will. We'll be in and out before you even get time to miss me. Right, lads! Line up! Attention!
Why are you in khaki?
Step into your place!
There's still a place in line for you. Right, turn! By the left, quick, march!
I wish I was with them.
British troops forced to retreat at the Battle of Mons. Within weeks, 750,000 brave young British men enlist.
Have to answer the apology.
Do you want Jerry's up here, marching up the Vennel, making us all speak German?
No.
I wish I was young and fit enough to do my bit.
You know my pals are already out there.
Aye.
Remember we watched them marching on, the pipes playing, everybody cheering.
Aye, it was great.
Yeah, they're all going to be heroes. I want to be a hero too.
Be careful.
You can't be careful and be a hero.
Don't talk like that.
I'm going out there and push Germany all the way back to Germany. I signed up to defend my country and I'll do whatever it takes to get a job done.
God save the king.
Mammies have been coming in all week, Louise. Please make sure they get to their boys.
Sure. can't let them get away with it. I never liked bullies in school. If there was a bully, we'd all get together and well, batter him. That's what Germany's trying to do, taking over other people's countries. But Britain's shown them that they can't. We're going to, well, batter them. Bobby, Eric and Sam, they're already out there. When I get there, the whole gang will be back together. Nobody bullies anybody when the pals are around. See you then.
Look after yourself.
Biggest proud, son.
Stuart.
Don't get killed.
We'll be home for Christmas.
Our boys went out of shells at New Chappelle. Women called into munitions factories to support the war efforts.
The trenches go on for miles and miles, but you meet all sorts of interesting people getting from one place to another. There are men from France and Russia in our trench. It feels good to be part of something this big, something that people from all over have come together to fight for. The world is going to be a better place after this is all done. Some of the lads in our battalion picked up chickens at an abandoned farm. They keep them in a wee cage built into the trench wall and get fresh eggs most mornings.
Sounds like they're safe and sound anyways.
Can we send them letters tonight? What are you doing?
Oh, that'll be nice. He'd love that.
There you go.
It's going to be very exciting.
I know, never even asked me my age. Just said start Monday.
What's for you two all excited?
We've got jobs with torpedo factory. I did a bit to support Martin and them.
Well, that's great. Have you heard from any of them?
Aye, I got a letter from Bobby yesterday. Says they've been doing more walking and fighting and digging. First thing that boy will want when he gets back is a fried breakfast. Typical boy, always thinking of their stomachs. Aye, miss having them about though.
Aye, strange having so many women around and hardly any men.
It gives us a chance to show that we can do anything we can do. How do you mean? Like working in the factories and that, doing so-called men's work.
All that tartan grey? Would you really want to be a mum that you didn't need to be?
Aye, I wouldn't.
Margie Clark's got herself a nice wee office job.
My sister's on the trams.
Oh, and that man from the railway was in, saying they're trying to get women to do the lighter duties on the train.
What does he mean, lighter jobs? We can do anything the men can do. Who says all we're good for is cooking and cleaning and running round after the men?
You're starting to sound like one of them suffragettes then.
And how no?
Listen to you. You'd be smoking a pipe and going to the football next.
And what's wrong with that?
Look, we can't go and steal the men's jobs while they're off fighting for king and country.
We're not. We're keeping them warm till they get back.
If we get back.
Don't talk like that. Of course they're coming back.
Aye, of course they are, but you can't turn the clock back. Once women show they can handle heavy work, they'll never be able to send us back to the kitchen.
Do you think a man would want to marry a woman that acts like a man? You'll be wearing the trousers next.
No, no, no. Some things will never happen.
Well, we best be going.
Aye, alright, Margaret.
See you girls. See you soon. Right, Stuart, come on.
British and German troops come face to face at Ypres in Belgium. 56,000 British boys killed or injured. Thousands more missing in action.
What a different night in one bed.
Aye, any better than being a prison.
At least it's quiet, isn't it?
Aye, it's too quiet for my liking.
You know, I never thought I'd miss being out this much.
I'm never going to worry about my mammy's cooking again.
Or the rain.
Don't think we really knew what the rain was until we landed in this godforsaken
Here, give me a look. Get reinforcements coming in.
3 and 4 pence. Where are we going to find a dance around here?
Ah, dancing, lasses, switching, chips, iron brew, tap deck of the tram, football on a Saturday, a long slow drag on a woodbine. Oh, what's that smell?
I don't think you'll be particularly fantastic for a while.
We've then feeding the Jerry's and we'll be back in Berlin before you can see the cows at Jesse.
We need to get them washed. I've got a powder I can put on them.
I'm not going to get them washed out here.
End again, that water left in the attic.
Aye, but...
Aye, but no, help him wash his feet. All yours.
I heard you're so flattered, but I didn't think you'd flattered getting foot massages.
Martin, what are you doing here?
What do I look like? Tram diver? I'm here to make sure Britain wins the war.
You better get in here and keep your head down. We'll be target practice for Jerry's. Get us spare socks.
What? In underpants? Was your turn to do washing?
Not very wise to try to say. Get their clean socks.
What?
Is he here to help or not?
Aye.
Give him the socks.
French food.
Aye. I think we call it time.
I don't see another brought you nothing.
Things are going well. We're making good progress towards the front. And from what we are hearing, the war should be over soon.
The children are missing their daddy.
The weather's nice. We play cards a lot when we're not shooting or being shot at.
Your dad is missing you really badly, but he is so proud of you. We all are, and we think of you every day.
As I sit here in this horrible trench, my mind drifts back to summer when I had you miles into the moonlight. I still remember you telling me that every time I look up at the moon, you'll be looking at the same moon and we'll be connected to the moonlight.
More and more men are joining up all the time. I gave your cousin something special to bring to you. I didn't want to put it in the post. It'll help you remember me, and that I love you.
I am still in the land of the living and keeping well.
I've got a job now and think of you every day.
I've been trained in bayonet fighting, and it's sore on my arms.
I wanted to tell him you liked me at the age, but I didn't like it.
Much as I hope to live and come home, I'm quite prepared to meet my maker.
I'm writing with Ellen Forbes to let you keen on me. I wish you'd have told me before you went away and could have given me a kiss to remember me by. I guess I'll just have to stay until you come home.
Some of the men are saying that when people are rioting back at home, letting them in power know we don't want to be at war. Get them to call the whole thing off and let us come home. Others are saying that hearing you talk like that, they will end it with a bullet. It's hell out here, really hell. I miss you, I miss home.
My wee brother said I was to tell you, Watson Red Rangers 2-0, Hamilton Academics 8-1. Aye, 8. Watson scored 8-1 in one game.
Tired.
Cold.
Hungry, scared.
Pray for me.
I am sending you fresh socks because we have heard about trench food. We all hope the war ends soon.
Milk, bread, eggs. What's this? I think my mammy's per shopping list in the envelope instead of the letter.
Rose took her first steps.
Please, please send me some food.
I'm making a message to let you know that I have a baby boy at 1 month. I'm sorry, but 8 years.
asleep because of the gun noises and explosions. I wish I was back home in my own bed. Sometimes I'm so tired, I feel like shooting myself. Tired.
Cold.
Hungry. Scared.
Pray for me.
Women of Britain, come into the factories. Two million women answer the call and take on men's work to support the work effort.
Wee horns. See these wee horns? They make me special, you see. I can get into the bits that men's big horns can't get into. Munitionettes, the papers are colours, but in here, we're Canaries, because the TNT turns our skin yellow. It's dangerous work, but it beats knitting socks, and I like being amongst the lasses.
Ethel, what about you? What's your story?
Well,
My husband and I came here from Woolwich when he was transferred with his mates from the Royal Arsenal. 700 of them told, get your bags packed, you're going to Scotland. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. Some of the women stayed put, but I came up here with them. And it's a beautiful place. And they gave us our own home, so it's not that bad. And we've started a family, and the wee one talks with a Scots accent. And then it all blows up over there. So hubby ups and enlists with his mates. And we're needed in here. And I like to think that what we're doing in here is helping it make it safer for them over there. God help them.
Right then, lassies, back to work.
What the men are up to.
When they're going over the top.
How many's died today.
And it's not only out there, people are dying.
Poor wee Betty.
17, she told them she was 18 so she could work the night shift, but that job brought her into contact with all sorts of acids and powders.
Nobody ever said it was dangerous.
No, she took it not well and they sent her home.
Doctor said she'd been drinking because she was falling about and that, but the poor wee Wayne had been teetotal all her days.
Oh, there's so much going on in this war they're not telling us.
Aye. We'll be home by Christmas. Didn't they say what Christmas though?
No.
songs together. We are the ones who led you fighting on that front line. The clean-up pals battalion, those friends and sons together. We are the ones who led you fighting on the front line.
Right, come on. Back to you.
Black Watch and Cameronians suffer heavy losses in the Battle of Toulouse. Thousands of Scottish soldiers slain.
Morning, Senga.
Morning, Peggy.
Where's Luz?
Says here it's in France.
Are our boys still in Belgium?
Last I heard, but they could have moved on. Martin's been away nearly a year now. I haven't heard from him in months. None of the families round here have heard anything in months. But they're all together though. A pals battalion they call it. I just hope they're looking out for each other.
Look at this, it says in here, the Cameronians went into battle with 900 men and ended up with 750 wounded or dead.
30,000 Scottish boys were in that battle. They're only ways. You're the mammy. You're always going to worry about them. But when we lie awake at night, we should be listening for them coming in.
Wondering if they've walked some lassie home,
Not wondering where they are.
if they're alive or dead.
Never hearing from them.
Mind you, no news might just be good news. We don't want the kind of news that ELC Brown up the top of the street got.
2 sons and a nephew lost.
On the same day.
And that wee boy from Jamaica Street, killed on his second day in the trench.
Awful. I just can't imagine what his family are going through.
Don't know what I'd do if it was our Martin.
You must be so proud of him though, risking his life for his country.
I am, but I can't stop worrying about him. Hello, Lizzie. Hello, Ethel.
Hello, Peggy. How's Senga?
Hello, Senga. How's your Albert getting on?
We haven't heard from him in a month, and his last letter he said he just wanted the war to be over.
Don't we all?
I know, I'm watching for the postman morning, noon and night.
I know it sounds selfish, but I'm glad mine's is a girl.
Is she still working in the potato factories?
Night shift. She comes home every morning coughing her lungs up, but at least she's coming home.
I just hope it's worth it.
Says in here, this is the war to end all wars.
Kitchener's volunteers go over the top of the Somme. 60,000 British casualties lost on the first day. They're getting closer!
Aye, we'll push over soon.
Done your letters yet?
Letters?
What's for your loved ones? Did you not make it back?
Put a letter on a sealed envelope addressed to you. Love you, the one you love. Remind me the name. Should you fall in action, one of us will make sure we find it or be delivered.
We all do it for each other.
Right, lads, you've got 5 minutes. Get them back.
My dearest Margaret,
Dear Mammy,
My most beloved child.
if you receive this letter, then I have been taken to a better place. For there could be no bigger hell in this world or the next than the corner I find myself in now.
My one great regret is that I will never meet you, never hold you in my arms. I won't be there to teach you right from wrong, to help you walk a few steps, or cheer you on to one of mine.
I want to be a hero for you, but I'm scared. Some of the boys kid on they're not scared, but I've known them most long enough to see when they're lying. When I look in their faces, my own fear stares back at me.
You will have to live my life for me now. Live it to the full. Laugh when it's time to laugh. Cry when you feel like crying. Work and play in equal measure, and love the people around you. Look for the dignity in every man, woman and child. And live your life with pride.
Don't grieve for me. I've done enough grieving these months we've been apart. Live every minute like it's your last, and share your smile. That wonderful, warm, white smile. These memories give me light these darkest of days. Share your smile with someone who will love you like you deserve to be loved. And have children, lots of gorgeous children, whose magic qualities make this world a better place.
I didn't do much in life to make you proud, so I hope we can be proud of me in death.
I am so proud of you.
You are the pride of my life.
Your loving son, Martin.
With love, Eric. Yours I, Samuel.
Yours forever, Bobby.
Give Mummy a hug from me, with all my love. Daddy. Attention!
Your courage will bring us victory!
Your king and country needs you! Come along, boys, before it's too late!
Be ready! Join now!
Send more men! Right, time's up, lads. Back to your stations. Move it! Come on!
Emmeline Pankhurst is demonstrated to serve March. The women march right into the factories. 80% of all British nationalities now made by female hands.
Base plate, smoke, canister, baffle plate, charge, fuse. 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 I've got all my friends and family in here. My wee sister, my daughter, my best friend Isa, and my sister-in-law. It's hard work, but being in here helps to take our minds off what might be happening to the men, and we'll feel that we're doing something to help the men. Base plate, smoke, canister, baffle plate, charge, fuse. Base plate, smoke, canister, baffle plate, charge, fuse.
It's not all fun and games. One of the girls from the other factory was telling me the other day that about the fire. She was in fuse duty at the end of the line, and they were working away and singing as usual.
It was only 5 minutes from the end of shift. And wish she gave this almighty wind coming at her.
Turner pelted towards the noise, and it was full of flames coming towards them.
And they ran for their lives and got out.
Most of them got out, some weren't so lucky.
They're trying to keep their chins up.
But it's not easy when you hear about something like this. Base plate, smoke, canister, baffle plate, charge, fuse. 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 I just want things to get back to normal. Psalm enters its 5th month of fighting. Great loss of life on both sides. 200,000 French soldiers, 500,000 Germans, and 420,000 British casualties. 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 420,000 Briti
stay at home while our brave boys were going through this hell. So I signed up for the voluntary aid detachment, and here I am, France, somewhere in France. Or is it Belgium? I could be anywhere.
There's no time to be sick out here. I get these headaches and itchy eyes, and I've got rashes everywhere, but we've got a job to do. Trench fever they call it. They say it won't kill you. Nah, Jerry's bullet's bound to get me first.
I was standing in the same position hour after hour. Nothing was happening, but I had to stand watch just in case. And when I finally got to sit down, my feet were aching. And when I took my boots off, the smell would have knocked you over. The sergeant said it was trench foot, and he gave me this powder to put on them, but it never done anything. Then I was in the same position the next day, and when I finally got to put my head down, my left foot was all blistered, and my right one was blue. I'm telling you, the Jerry's on my need to attack, because we are dying from the feet up.
And they're the lucky ones. We had a grenade in our trench our day. 3 of my pals dead. 1 left without a right hand or foot. We were minding our own business. Next thing, thud! Boom! I swear it's the first time I've ever been lucky playing cards. I'd laugh if I remember how to.
16. He was only 16. A month ago, he was a messenger in the shipyards. Now he's dead. He'll never see Scotland again. We buried him when he fell. Said we'd come back when it was all over, but he wanted to see what was happening. Told him not to, but he was still at that excited stage. It was all new to him. His boots were hardly scuffed. He popped his head up, bang. The sniper's bullet entered his ward.
Every day it's a procession of head injuries, limb amputations, young boys hardly out of short trousers dying before our very eyes. I try to make them laugh. I know that sounds pathetic, but I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do. I make them comfortable and try to give them a laugh. I hold their hands. It's a far cry from the Swedish counter I used to work at. Holding boys' hands and watching them die. I thought I could help. I hope I am.
More men, and still more, until the enemy is crushed.
Right, take them away.
War enters fourth year. Germans launch unrestricted submarine warfare, and Woodrow Wilson brings Americans to conflict.
What on earth is a submarine?
It's a boat that sails underwater.
Oh, and what's the point of it?
They hide and attack our ships, stopping ammo getting to our boys.
That doesn't sound very fair.
You'd get tanks facing up to their boys with rifles. Is that fair?
You can see a tank coming from miles away, but hiding under the water, well, that's just sneaky.
It's war, isn't it? Fair really doesn't come into it.
So, how did the big date go? Found out why I wasn't away at the war. What? Too bored. On second thoughts, they could have used them as a secret weapon, send them in among the enemy and bore them into submission. Well, we can't be choosers when all the good blokes are away fighting. You shouldn't be thinking like that. You've got Bobby to think on. I know, but it's been ages. I can barely remember what the bloke looks like.
But he'll remember you. That's what's important.
Have you heard about the lassie in the Kobe? You know, the one with the bad breath and the unfortunate eye.
No, what?
Well, bawling her eyes out she was the other day. She got a letter from her boyfriend saying not to wait for him. Apparently he's not coming back from France after the war, for all the lassies there are beautiful. And a farmer's daughter has been given on the come on with half a dozen eggs.
Well, she's no loyal, Katie.
Me and Bobby will probably split up anyway. Really? I mean, I was never really that serious until he went and enlisted. Then I just didn't have the heart to break up with him after that. Even with me getting that apprenticeship and the tradesman's wage to look forward to, well, I could get my own tradesman's wage now.
Do you think so?
Aye, been doing the work, haven't we? Can't you see we're not up to it?
Don't bet on it, Hen. The minute this war's over, we'll be right back in the kitchen.
Aye, where we belong.
All the same, you sent the boy off to war with a lie in his heart.
What?
Right?
She sent him away with hope in his heart, something to come back for.
Oh, and what will she do when he does come back?
If he comes back.
Don't speak like that.
My wee grandson asked me the other night why his daddy was away at the war.
Can anybody remember?
I just told him the Germans were taking things off people, and his daddy was away to stand up for the ones that were being piped on.
And did that help?
Oh, he started grieving. Said his wee pal told him the men were never coming back. Said his wee pal's daddy and uncle were both killed at some place called Wipers.
Wee soul. What did you say to that?
There was nothing I could say. I just hugged him tight and tried not to let him see I was grieving as well.
Peggy.
The Great War inflicts 37 million casualties, 16 million dead, 20 million wounded, 10 million soldiers killed, and 6 million civilians. Allied troops lose 6 million soldiers, 4 million enemy troops die.
We'll sit up over the top soon, lads.
I don't know if I can.
Just think positive.
Think positive? I could get my brains blown out, you're telling me to stay positive?
Even though once I made it back last time we're in some state.
Shut up, the lot of you. We're going to our told. You're wasting everyone's time if we came this far and didn't go the last 100 yards.
Guns ready!
My hand's shaking. My finger won't fit the trigger.
Just watch forward and hope for the best.
Line up!
Nobody knows if we're winning or not. Everywhere you go, it's dead bodies. Boys who used to play football against, about dancing back home, still sitting there, lifeless, gone forever. And the rats, massive. A green up cat wouldn't stand a chance against them. Not even one from the port. I saw one run over Bobby's face the other night. I tried to stab it with my bayonet. It wouldn't have helped if I got it though. And the insects, oh, make you itchy. Can you get a minute's peace? Peace. I can't even remember what it feels like.
I wonder how they're feeling in the enemy trenches. I know I'm sick and tired of fighting back. Over there now, bunch of boys from the same Strasse, huddled together, freezing, frightened, wondering when they'll retaliate. One of them might even be thinking about the baby back at home, waiting for him, that he's never seen, and worrying that they might never get to hold it.
Anything fancy a game of tag?
I wish I was in here playing tag with the lassies. We all thought we were big in that, leaving the games in the street.
Doing a bit for King Country?
I wish we had been.
Are you not scared?
Too right, I am. Terrified.
Shitting myself.
That'll be the trench fever, Bobby.
it is my painful duty to inform you, Samuel Sam Tully, great bravery.
Robert Bobby McCallum, in the face of enemy fire.
Sergeant Andrew Johnson, a fine example to all.
Ed Clark, unfailing cheerfulness.
Martin Lawson, served our country with distinction. I have heard a monster, there in the dark that looms between nations, voicing its anger, reflecting its terror, offering freedom and delivering no peace.
I have seen a monster, creasing the faces of friends that I have buried, taking their hopes and crushing their dreams, ending boyhood and stealing old age.
I have touched a monster, growing inside what I thought of as new. Wretched hatred and unforgiving fear, stripping away all the love that I had.
We have known a monster, and that monster's name is war. And we will never find an answer where this monster holds our world.
Your troubles in your old cave.